My truck is a 2019 F-150 with a 5.0. Recently the check engine light came on. I put a normal code reader in it and it showed one code, a P0430. That's catalyst deficiency on bank 2 below threshold. That just means the catalytic converter on the driver's side isn't doing its job like it's supposed to. But I think there's more going on. So we're going to see if this little device from Topdon, the Topdon Topscan Lite, can tell us a little bit more about it. Let's see. Now the Topscan Lite is just a small device that plugs directly into your vehicle's OBD2 port and communicates with an app on your Apple or Android device. Now, in my case, I have an Android phone, so we're going to view it on the app here. So let's get all that connected, and, well, this will be easier if you see what I see. So hop on in here. Well, now you're seeing things from my perspective, and you can see that my check engine light is on. So once we have the Topscan Lite plugged into our OBD2 port, and we have it connected to our app, this is what you'll see when you open the app. This is the home screen. Now for my vehicle, we're just going to run diagnostics. Once you've gone through all of the prompts and you finally get to the vehicle scan, it's going to categorize all of the faults at the top. Now it scans all of these things just in an automatic scan. But see, we have one fault in the power control module. We have one fault in the telematic control unit module. One fault in the front controls interface module. I'm sorry, two faults there, and one fault in the body control module. Compare that to the one code we got from the typical code reader that just showed the catalyst deficiency below threshold on bank 2, which, if I had to guess, would probably be this fault up here. Yes, so there it is. It's listed twice, but it's one fault. Catalyst system efficiency below threshold bank 2. The code reader didn't list any of these other things, so let's explore what some of these things are. Let's start at the bottom here, the body control module. Now I would say all of this would be, if I had a bulb out somewhere in my truck, these would, or a headlight out, sorry. If I had a headlight out, these two would pop up, but this is saying it's the right low beam. So let's click here. So it's right low beam, circuit short to battery, or open. You know what, let's pause the video right here for just a second, because I want to go outside and I want to look at my headlights and see if this is accurate. It's telling the truth. My low beam's out. So let's review here just real quick. The initial code reader that I put on this truck did give me a code, the P0430, which, like I said before, just means that the catalytic converter on the driver's side isn't doing its job as efficiently as it's supposed to. In reality, I already knew that. I've been having some trouble with that catalytic converter and it really needs to be replaced. But the Topdon Topscan Lite, it told me that as well. But it also told me so much more, up to and including the fact that I've got a low beam headlight out on the passenger side of my truck. Now, what other code reader is going to tell you that? I've never seen one. But the Topscan Lite did tell me that, because the reality is this little bitty device is more than just a code reader. It's an entire vehicle scanner that can tell you all kinds of technical data and information about your vehicle in real time. Now, real life story. I was sent this to do a review, and I've had it for a few days, but just in that short amount of time, it has proven useful. Now, this is a true story. My dad came to visit, and while he was there, he locked his keys inside of his truck. He didn't know the door code to get in, and he didn't have a spare. So we had to call a locksmith to get him in the truck. Now, the locksmith unlocked the doors, but once we were in there, I decided to give this thing a real-world test. I plugged this into his truck's OBD2 port, scanned through the body control module, and found the door code. So now, the next time my dad locks his keys in his truck, which will probably happen, he doesn't have to worry about calling a locksmith because the Topscan Lite told him what his door code is. Now, I'm somebody in the industry of selling automotive repair parts, and I can tell you I can see the usefulness of this device. But you don't have to be in a business like mine. You don't have to be a mechanic or a technician. Just be somebody working on your own stuff, and you don't want to send your vehicle to a shop just to diagnose a few problems. This little thing is extremely useful. And here's the kicker. It costs less than the initial code reader that I used to read my truck the first time. Now, I'll provide you the Amazon link, and you can buy it from there if you want to. I'm not here to tell you to buy it. I'm just here to tell you that I've reviewed the product, and I like it. I hope they know they're not getting this one back. But click the link, explore it, and let me know in the comments what you think.